all are fit and fine at your places. I'm Priyanka Vish from Ardent Progressive School, and in today's session we will be continuing with the same topic, that is journal of chapter number 3, that is recording of transaction 1. As in the previous classes we have discussed about the transaction relating to purchases, sales, discounts, etc. So in this class we will be studying about the transaction related to bank, or we can say banking transactions. We will learn how to record the transaction relating to banks in the books of original entry, that is journal. So we will be solving one numerical question based on banking transaction. Question is, pass necessary journal entries for the following. First, on 1st March 2016, paid into bank for opening a current account amounting to rupees 25,000. 5th March, goods purchased and payment made by check rupees 10,000. Then 8th March, cash sales rupees 40,000. Out of this amount, 30,000 deposited in bank. 10th March, withdrawn for private use, which is drawings amounting to rupees 5,000. 12th March, withdrawn from bank for private use 4,000. Then 15th March, withdrawn from bank rupees 12,000. And on 20th March, placed on fixed deposit account at bank by transferring from current account. Amount is rupees 20,000. So we have to record all these transactions in the books called journal. So now coming to the solution part, first we will draw the format of journal. Format of journal consists of 5 column, first date, then particulars, ledger folio, debit amount and credit amount. So this is the format of journal. Now first transaction took place on 1st March 2016. Year is 2016, date is March 1st. And the transaction is paid into bank for opening a current account rupees 25,000. Now 25,000 cash has been deposited into bank. So as we know, bank is a personal account and the rule for personal account is debit the receiver. So here the receiver of cash is bank. So we will be debiting bank account. And there is outflow of cash by depositing cash into bank. So we will credit cash account, as cash is a real account and the rule for real account is debit what comes in, credit what goes out. Now here the amount is 25,000. Narration for this journal entry will be cash deposited into bank. Now next transaction is on March 5th. And the transaction is goods purchased and payment made by check. Now it is not mentioned in the question that the goods have been purchased on cash. So whenever the amount is paid by check, we will write it by bank account. As when the payment is made by cash, so we record cash account. By check, we will record bank account. Now here goods have been purchased. We know goods purchase is an expense. So we will debit purchases account according to the rule of nominal account, where all the expenses are debited. And the payment is made by check. So we will write bank account. Now narration for this journal entry will be goods purchased and payment made through check. Amount is rupees 10,000. Now the third transaction is on March 8th, and the transaction is cash sales rupees 40,000. Out of this amount, 30,000 is deposited in bank. Now in the transaction it is given that the goods have been sold for cash amounting to rupees 40,000. Out of 40,000, 30,000 amount of cash is deposited into bank and the remaining cash is in hand. So here we know 30,000 if we are depositing in bank, that means bank account will be debited. As we know, bank account is a personal account where the rule is debit the receiver. So bank is receiving the cash amounting to rupees 30,000 and the remaining cash is in hand. So we are receiving cash in hand amounting to rupees 10,000 and 30,000 amount is deposited into bank. Now we know as we have sold the goods, so sales account will be credited because sales is an income and according to the rule of nominal account, all the incomes and gains are credited. So that is why we will credit sales account with the amount 40,000. Now the narration for this transaction will be cash sales rupees 40,000 and 30,000 amount is deposited into bank. Now next transaction is on March 10 and the transaction is withdrawn for private use rupees 5,000. That means this is a drawing. The owner has withdrawn some amount of cash from the business fund. So here entry for drawing will be drawings account debit. As partner has withdrawn some amount, that means partner's drawings account will be debited because the partner will return the same amount to the business fund. And there is outflow of cash from the business. So we will credit cash account according to the rule of nominal account where debit what comes in, credit what goes out. So outflow of cash will be credited. And the amount is rupees 5,000. Narration for this transaction will be amount withdrawn for personal use. Now next transaction is on 12th March and the transaction is withdrawn from bank for private use. Now here the owner has withdrawn the amount from business bank account. So here we know owner's drawings account will be debited with the same amount. And as he has withdrawn the amount from bank, so who is the giver of cash? Giver of cash is bank. And you know bank account is a personal account where the rule is debit the receiver, credit the giver. That is why we will credit bank account. And the amount is 4,000. Narration for this transaction, this entry will be amount withdrawn from bank for personal use. Now, next transaction is on 15th March. And the transaction is withdrawn from bank. Now here, by withdrawing the cash from bank, the business is receiving cash and we know cash as a real account will be debited because the rule is debit what comes in. So there is inflow of cash by withdrawing this amount from bank, and as we have withdrawn this amount from bank, bank account will be credited because the giver of cash is bank, and bank is a personal account. So here the amount is rupees 12,000. Narration for this journal entry will be amount of cash withdrawn from bank. Now here the last transaction is on 20th March, and the transaction is placed on fixed deposit account at bank by transferring from current account. Now here in this transaction, the amount which was deposited in current account, it is now transferred to fixed account. That means current account will be debited with some amount and the same amount will be credited to fixed capital account. So here fixed capital account is now opened. Year is 2016 and date is March 20. So if the amount is transferred to fixed account, that means fixed deposit account will be debited. As cash is coming in the business, we know personal account means debit the receiver, credit the giver. So here fixed deposit account will be debited with the amount because here this account is receiving cash, and the cash is withdrawn from current account. So we have opened the current account by bank account only. So here the giver of cash is current account and the receiver of cash is fixed deposit account. Amount is rupees 20,000. Narration for this journal entry will be amount transferred from current account to fixed deposit account. So this is how we will record all the necessary journal entries relating to bank in the books called journal. So in this session, we have learned how to record the transaction related to banks in the books called journal. In the next session, we will be solving some more questions based on different transactions. That's all for today. Thank you.